Hey guys, and welcome back to Tommy's Starcraft. This is your host Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay for you guys. Once again, we have great engagement here in between the two pro players from the South Korean scene. So let me just start by introducing the players to you guys. We have spawning here in the upper right in the blue, it is Starmaster aka Light. So Light considered currently to be the best Terran in the world. And his opponent is going to be none other than here spawning in the lower right in the purple. It's Fanta July aka JULYZERG, so very strong Zerg indeed. He is one of the veteran pro gamers along with Boxer and many more. So really nice matchup here. We have once again a Terran versus Zerg on a 4 spawning location map. So let's just see exactly what these two players have prepared to us. As we already see the Overlord moving out here from JULYZERG, and also very interestingly enough, Light is moving out here with his SCV very early, and I wonder what he's looking for. Perhaps for a macro hatch, but no, he's actually building here an interesting position here for his barracks. So what exactly is he going to do? Perhaps he's just going to wall in here into this position just to secure his expansion. We will soon find out, of course. No supply depot yet built here by him, as he went straight for that early barracks here. Now finally he's going for the supply depot, as JULYZERG has already his second Overlord out on the map, and he looks like to be droning up even more and more. I don't see a spawning pool yet for him, so this might indicate to us that he's indeed saving here for a hatchery already at 300 minerals. He moves out here with already a drone in position and builds that a fast expansion. So a fast expansion build up here against a very interesting build order here by Light, with a nicely positioned barracks here, whereas he's already moving out with his scouting SCV. We've seen this many players do at the 2-minute mark. They move out with their scouts, and given the fact that they just meet up here, Light is pretty much confident. You see he changed the direction of this SCV, he's going straight for this position. His barracks is also nicely positioned, no expansion yet up by him. In comes the SCV, sees the expansion, so he knows exactly what strategy JULYZERG is going for. Doesn't even bother to explore the main, as he's building something here. Yeah, this could be of course a bunker, and yeah, that one SCV already taking damage, but there's two SCV. One SCV might fall here, nicely microed now by Light as the drones are being pulled. So many drones are being pulled here. We have an early aggression here by Light. This SCV has to cancel that bunker a little bit, as he would have been surrounded, but there's two marines here with an SCV, so some drones might fall. Let's have a look at the hit point bars. The bunker also falling very low. One drone finally has been killed. Reinforcements are coming in. Let's have a look. Another drone is being killed. The marine has fallen as well, so two drones already, 3 drones dead. One marine nicely microed here. A 4th drone has fallen, but 3 marines have fallen as well, or was it 2? I'm not really sure, but in the end JULYZERG holding here this position, and even is moving out now with some Zerglings, but so much mining time has been lost here by him. So a nice early aggression here by Light, denying that mining time and also killing 4 drones here. However, he needs to be careful, as many Zerglings are moving out now on the map. Is there going to be enough? This bunker, if it finishes on time, it would be really great here for Light, but the Zerglings could just move through. No, JULYZERG decides to move back here. So nice early aggression here. Once again, the SCV is being sent here into the main just to see exactly what JULYZERG is doing, but sadly for JULYZERG, he's at only 12 drones right now. And yeah, like I told you, an early good aggression here by Light, denying so much mining time and killing those 4 drones. Looking really good. Also being very lucky with that scout and just meeting up here with that drone. At the same time, curiously enough, he's moving out with his marines in a odd position here. Perhaps he's trying to explore the map. No, he's actually now moving backward. Let's have a look at the follow-up. Let's have a look what exactly he's doing in his main. Is this a factory? No, it's another bunker here. So we're going to see once again a bio build order here from the Terran. So no mechanical unit composition here by the Terran, just straight into bio. We will of course expect some marines backed up by medics and stim. Perhaps some firebat heroes will be added as well. Slowly but steadily JULYZERG is recovering, now at 16 workers, and his tier 2 also almost being finished here. So really good job here by him. More and more SCVs are being transferred now into this expansion, as things have finally settled down here. Both players decide to stay a little bit more back and just defend their bases now. This SCV couldn't come in here for light, so he doesn't know exactly what JULYZERG is up to. There is also no scan yet available here for light, and only 2 barracks pumping here out those marines. This academy should of course really soon upgrade that stim. It is really much needed if you're a Terran, especially if you go marines versus that Zerg. And yeah, look at that, let's have a look. Yes, he's going indeed for a Spire, so we might see some Mutalisk harassment. However, stim marines with medics are a pretty good counter here against Mutalisk. And this is a nicely surrounded SCV here. So yeah, light perhaps he is indeed going for a scan. He really needs to know exactly what JULYZERG is going for. Medics are now being added, and perhaps even another an engineering bay, just in case he wishes to upgrade those units. Nice spread by those Zerglings. So JULYZERG also adding some nice Sunkens here into this position. So we might see light go of course into a factory with some siege tanks. Many Terrans do this. If the Zerg also of course decides to invest so much into those Sunkens. So yeah, things once again have settled down. Many marines here on the map. Please excuse me. And let's have a look what exactly is going to be the follow-up here. As the Spire is almost finished, let's light not having any turrets here, but he knows the timing pretty much exactly as we're closing it at the 7-minute marks. Pretty soon some turrets will be added, as I'm pretty sure that he used his scan just to scan this location here. And yeah, the first Mutalisk are also out pretty soon on the map. The marines are moving back and forward. No turrets yet up here for light, as some Zerglings actually make it here into the main from the Terran. So it's always annoying to have those Zerglings here in your main. Finally they will be cleared here of course by light. That light still has no anti-air here, so let's have a look what exactly this is. A factory, so he finally understands that he needs some siege tanks against those Sunkens, but in come the first 6. It should be of course 6 Mutalisk here for JULYZERG, and oddly enough light with no defense in here, as he's going to perhaps lose some SCV or 2. Finally he makes it back with those marines, and finally also builds those defenses. The first turrets are up. Let's have a look at his expansion, also having 2 turrets here. JULYZERG was like many good Zergs, he is known for his Mutalisk harassment, but also abuses this latch here as there is no vision for the Terran. So pretty good stuff here by him. However, the Mutalisk already very much hurt, as they slowly but steadily restore their hit points. One turret is being killed here, as many Mutalisk once again have dropped very low in HP. Finally come the reinforcements here by light, so things looks really good here by him, as sadly he's also losing some marines, but it's pretty normal, as some Mutalisk once again have fallen very low in HP. Only, for example, 20 HP on this one. There's once again a turret here up, and another one is being built. So pretty soon light will have no need for any marines to stay back, as he's perhaps pumping the first siege tank here out. No siege tank yet up here for him, as he's moving out with the first marines and medics. And yeah, those 8 Mutalisk very much hurt, need to retreat a little bit. Let's have a look at his main. More and more Mutalisk are being added, but the lurker is also being added here. The lurker upgrade here for the side risk. So lurkers of course a great counter against those marines, against firebats, and even against medics. So yeah, the Terran really should be going now into a starport with that science facility, as once again it's JULYZERG moving here with his Mutalisk. Some Mutalisk have fallen, so the harassment is really not that strong here by those Mutalisk, as more and more anti-air is being added here by light. Even a small group of marines are staying into this position. Once again a little bit of a sloppy job here by JULYZERG, losing that 1 Mutalisk. And yeah, let's just see if he can make something happen here. This would be a good position, but light very fast on his army move out here. Just leaves his marine in position, so once again the Mutalisk will take some damage. So yes, sadly for JULYZERG, like I told you, he's not really able to do any damage here with his Mutalisk. Light moving his marines back and forward here. And yeah, let's have a look. Is it going to be enough for him to do perhaps pretty soon a bust, or does Mutalisk also healing up here into this position? Perhaps he's going to try to intercept them from this position. More and more turrets have been added here by Light. And yeah, let's have a look. It should be a science facility. Yes, indeed, it's a science facility, just a science vessel, sorry, just to detect those lurkers. As we see a huge army move out now here by Light. Really strong, so he feels very confident. Of course, there's only 5 Mutalisks here, so the turrets should be able to take care of that as he's moving out with his Bioforce. I don't see a tank. Here are those tanks. Those tanks, of course, will be very important against this position here, and even some science vessel would be also very important just to detect those lurkers, as there is of course some energy for that scan, but science vessel much better here, as even another building is being added here. Those lurkers really cocky here by JULYZERG. He needs to be careful. Scan is available. Siege tank ability not yet. Let's have a look. What building is this? A Nidus one. Really interesting enough. However, steam is already up. One lurker has fallen. Many marines will fall as well. This lurker needs to be taken care of. Of course, the tanks with a lot of range here. In comes the science vessel, and another lurker has fallen here, and now those tanks should of course be able to take care of those sunkens. The marines will very likely follow up pretty soon here, so JULYZERG in some serious trouble here. His Mutalisks are still not doing any damage here, and here we go, steam is up. Lights go straight for those sunkens. Those sunkens fall very fast. 2 lurkers are still in position here. If they get a good connection, it could be a win for JULYZERG, but he decides to go straight for those marines and just kill that science vessel. Sadly for him, it's being nicely microed here by Light, and things actually all of a sudden look very good here by Light, as the lurkers have fallen. The defilers are coming in, but a little bit too late. So a nice timing push here, but this was only allowed given the fact that early in the game this bunker rush here did so much damage against the economy from JULYZERG. He lost 4 drones, and let's not forget that he also lost so much mining time into this position. So great abuse here by Light. Light showing us his skill once again. Let's have a look a little bit on the stats, if you guys are interested into the stats. I will be once again clicking a little bit left and right, so here we go. Also nice APM here by JULYZERG, 317, really high. Right guys, I hope once again you enjoyed this replay. Of course, as much as I did, or perhaps you did learn a little bit of this replay, how you're going to play in the ladder and so on. I will be seeing you of course in the next replay. This is Tommy signing out.